Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at the Batman emblem. I will show you a few Batman emblem that we have in the game. Sadly, there's a few, like the yellow oval Batman emblem that you're seeing right now is only going to be available for a short time in the game, so I would strongly suggest for you to get it before it's gone. There's also the Batman, the BVS Batman emblem that sadly is no longer available in the game. Those who already have it will keep it forever, but sadly if you did not get the Batman BVS emblem when it was first available, you cannot get it anymore. Although there is the Batman Rebirth emblem, that one should be available pretty much forever. It was available in the Gotham time capsules, but eventually I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the Booster Gold vendor, so you should be able to get at the very least the Batman Rebirth emblem pretty much forever. I'm going to basically take a look at a whole bunch of emblems that I think they could add into the game, so that people who missed out on the, let's say, the BVS emblem, or the people who will miss out on the yellow oval Batman emblem, could have a few alternatives in order to be able to have a nice Batman emblem. Although again, in the case of Batman, unlike with the Superman emblem, at the very least people will have access to the Batman Rebirth emblem. So there's a handful of Batman emblems that I took from eons ago when Batman was first published. Originally, probably because the artist couldn't settle on the design originally, the emblem did change quite a bit in the first few years. So I included a handful of them. I could have included easily 100 Batman emblem. There were so many variations on the Bat emblem that I could have included a whole lot of them. I just included a handful of them, but if you guys ask, I could probably make a follow-up video. Also, there's emblems like some Batman Green Lantern emblem that I did not include. And here you can see I was able to make a somewhat good version of the Adam West Batman emblem. And a little bit of trivia if you guys didn't know. The reason why they added the yellow part to the emblem was because they wanted to copyright the Batman emblem, and sadly they could not copyright just the bat. So they added a yellow part, a stylized yellow moon behind the bat, and they were able to copyright that. There's also basically the emblem from the logo from the TV show. That could be a nice looking emblem. We almost have what we need to be able to make the classic Batman from the 70s. Basically, we do have the yellow oval Batman emblem in the game right now. Sadly, again, as I mentioned, this emblem is only going to be there for a limited amount of time. So I suggested a few alternatives for a Batman of the 70s type of emblem, which I kind of liked. And then we have the Batman emblem from The Dark Knight Returns. Ironically enough, the BVS emblem was strongly inspired by the Batman Returns, The Dark Knight Returns, but as you can see, it was quite different. And there's a whole bunch of emblems, again, I could have used. There's a stylized emblem that could be made from the Batman and the Outsiders emblem from the comics, or a logo, I should say, from the comics. There's also a whole bunch of different bat shapes that could have been used to make some sort of emblem. And of course there's the big bat emblem that used to be the Batman emblem pretty much starting in the late 90s, early 2000s. And it is the emblem that is on the Batman hoodie, so it would be nice if we could have that emblem into the game. And of course there is the Batman from the Batman 1989 movie. Although ironically enough, there was basically two different Batman emblems. There was the Batman emblem that we would see in the movie that was on the costume, but somehow it was a bit different than the Batman emblem that we had on the movie poster. I'm not sure exactly why the Batman emblem on the poster is different than the one on the costume. I'm not sure why they couldn't use the one from the poster on the costume. But anyway, there's no rhyme or reason sometimes to what Hollywood does. Although also you'll notice that if you ever see the Batman poster ever again, you'll notice that a lot of those posters had the Batman emblem and nothing else. That's how popular Batman, or that's how recognizable Batman was. You could just put the big Batman emblem on the poster and everybody knew what you were talking about. The same is true with the animated series. In the animated series, when you see the opening of the series, never once is the name Batman mentioned anywhere. But just watching the opening, you understand quite clearly that what you're going to watch is a TV show about the Batman. So, and again, as I mentioned, we almost have everything we need to be able to recreate the classic Batman from the 70s. Basically, the Batman Beyond Call would work well enough. The only issue is that we cannot get the area around the mouth skin color. And that's pretty much. And I guess we need a better slimline chest piece that would allow us to have a nice emblem. But other than that, or the gloves. I guess the gloves also. We need a better pair of Batman gloves, of official Batman gloves. Again, most of the time I'm using the Batman Beyond gloves, although there's also the Daring Vigilante gloves that kind of work, and there's the Finn gloves, although the Finn gloves only have 2 spikes as opposed to the 3 that the official Batman gloves should have. So if we could get a slightly better Batman cowl and some slightly better Batman gloves, we could recreate a pretty darn awesome Batman from the 70s with the very long ears. Again, there's a whole bunch of emblems that I could have added to this video, but I tried to keep the video somewhat short. So if you guys want to have a follow-up, I could easily make a follow-up video with a whole bunch of other Batman emblems that I did not use. There was literally pages and pages of Batman emblems. But also I could make a whole bunch of alternative Batman, like Batman with a Green Lantern emblem, Batman, a Yellow Lantern Batman, pretty much all the lanterns, or almost all the lanterns, could be made. There's an alternative version of the Batman emblem with the lanterns in it, and there's pretty much a variation for every single one of them. I did not cover the Batman emblems from the Dark Knight's Metal. Again, I'm trying to keep this video brief, and if I had mentioned those emblems, I would have taken forever. But there's also the Batman emblems from the Dark Knight's Metal that you could use, but I tried to stick with the actual official Batman emblems for this video, as opposed to alternatives like a Batman Green Lantern emblem, or the Red Death emblem, which is pretty much a Batman Flash emblem. You get the idea. So, which Batman emblem would you like to see included in this universe online? Let us know in the comment section down below. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.